to the show. What's the tea?
I'm telling you, there's so much to have a conversation about today. Specifically, when we get into the tea, we speak about Georgina. I don't know what's going on with Georgina, but like she's been away for a while. She's been AFK, away from keyboard, and then suddenly she's got not just us, but every single keyboard warrior confused. We're like, confused. What's going on, Georgina? Because there's a video that was circulating, and she had posted herself on her stories. So that's been going crazy online. We have Eve Mungai, of course, speaking to none other than, well, speaking to, but not physically to, Sarah Kabu with regard to some sentiments that she made last week regarding, men and infidelity and relationships. And I gave her my 2 cents. And I still feel bad about how heavily I said what I said, but I said what I said. And finally, Dame of Facebook has been getting gifts right, left, and center. And this time, something worth 260,000 Kenyan shillings. Yes, I said 260. Kamo mesoto peke yako. Dame of Facebook is living her best life. Let's get into it. It's time for Hot Talk.
Ladies, we're on top. Hey, we're on top. Hey.
Get into the Georgina Njenga of it all. Obviously, after her whole relationship with Bahat and the tattoos that what they did of their kid, like they had been on like a full-on media, everybody wants to know what's going on in their lives tour, right? And this happened all through maybe last year, or even the year before that, because first of all, they got engaged really early, they got a baby way early, and then the things that they did for their child felt very intense. But honestly, we were like, you know what? I think people made money young, and they're allowed to do whatever the hell they want to do now, because they got time, okay? Now, the thing is, she's been AFK for a while, away from the internet for a while, simply because after that whole Baha situation happened, well, she kind of took like a step back, and she took a sort of step back and decided to, I don't know, more view her life in depth a little bit more. Now, the only problem is recently there's been a video that's been going viral on social media, specifically on her social media, where she shared a video on her Instagram and then very quickly deleted it. But the people who know her, the people who follow her, had already seen it, baby. They saw. And it was a very disturbing video of her showing her face with a cracked, like she was bleeding. You could see like a bleeding on her forehead, and she was kind of sitting on a bed. And then there was a guy who was kind of trying to get her out of the house. It was like a very traumatizing video of the guy saying, "We toka kwa nyumba yangu, we toka kwa nyumba yangu," and we're just like, what's going on, Georgina? What's going on? There was the guy chasing her out, and then there was another guy outside of that room, and Georgina was like, even if it's dream nataka watu what was it? Let me find her quote, because I honestly was like very disturbed. She said, hey, she was saying, you guys are trying to prevent me from showing what's happening, but I'm going to show it. That's why I'm recording this video. And even if you delete my video, even if you break my phone, I will still have it on iCloud. So it will still be brought back into the new phone that I get, and I will post people and show them who you are and what you're doing to me. And then they started sweeping off, like it sounded like remnants of broken glass. They were sweeping it up, and she was like, yes, ficheni evidence, yote, ficheni evidence. I'm just like, what is happening? It was insane. And then the other part of the story is apparently they'd call her mom to come and get her from his house. It's like it was so chaotic, and so many speculations being made right, left, and center. We're like, what is going on, Georgina? Anyway, long story short, because of all the questions and people wondering what's happening to you, baby girl, are you okay? Are you safe? Is this recent? Like, where are you? Whose house is this you're in? So many questions. Who's that guy? What did he do to you? Where is there broken glass? Where is your face broken? Look, what's going on? There are so many concerned netizens wondering what's happening, and especially her fans wondering what was happening with her. Anyway, ultimately, she posted on stories, and she said this. Hey guys, to all those people checking up on me, I am okay. This video making rounds on social media is an old video that was an accident, and it wasn't done by him. We're like, mm-hmm.
Girl, you were bleeding. You were
Like she had an
in
actual
distress.
cut on her face. Do we have that video? Because like, have you seen the video?
No, I don't want to
Okay.
see it.
Anyway, long story short, there was a guy in black basically just like saying, "Get out of my house, get out of my house." It was like a very disturbing video. Him swatting off her phone as she's trying to record. Like, it was crazy. Long story short, she says it wasn't him. Nothing was done by him. Proceeded to actually say something else along the lines of, yeah, because when the swatting of the phone incident, he was like, yeah, break it. I have iCloud. You are disturbing me as if I hit myself, right? Clear all the evidence, she said, referring to the guy as he was sweeping the stuff off the ground, and said, there is nothing I want to do. I don't want you to go to jail. I just want people to know what type of person that you are. Like, so basically very incriminating information, because like
Yeah.
this guy is sort of swatting her phone. She's like, yeah, break it, vunja, atoki vunja. I have iCloud. And then they're sweeping up the glass and she's like, yeah, feature any evidence, hide the evidence. I'm just like, what's going on?
Girl.
What's going on? And she says, I don't want you to go to jail, but I want people to know the kind of person you are. I'm just like, excuse you?
Baby, what's
You're not
going
just
on?
going to say that and then turn around and say like, yeah, it wasn't him. He was innocent. It was just like an accident that happened. Girl, it does not work like that. It's very conflicting information. And the fact that she said nothing else, like she said absolutely nothing else but, hey guys, to all those people checking up on me, I am okay. This video making rounds on social media is an old video that was an accident and it wasn't done by him. Do you see how cover-uppy that sounds?
You posted it.
She
Nobody.
posted it and deleted it. So how are we to believe? Because it's not like she did like a video. She did a story, like a word written text story, where she's like, hey guys, this and da da da. We're like,
How do
where
you
is
know
your
it's
face?
actually you?
Prove it. How is this video from back in the day? Where's your face now? Show us your face. Show us your face so we can prove that this is not happening right now. Show us your face, because we also want to know that you're the one who deleted that video off of social media, and it wasn't these guys who carpe diemed your phone. Like, they seized your phone and now you have no way of accessing your like, there's so many things that are still crazy running in my mind right now, but I guess we just take her word for it. If at all it's her word. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but you can see where my mind is going, right? It's crazy.
Honestly, I hate how I have turned into the concerned adult.
Right?
Like usually when these things would happen, it would be happening to people who are older than me, you know?
Yeah.
And even when I was at that age experiencing some things, it never seemed like a big deal. But now I'm looking at it from a concerned auntie point of view because, girl, first of all, are you okay? And it's giving Sky Jackson energy. You know how everyone was so concerned when Sky Jackson like turned up, pregnant, and then the person she's pregnant for is just
Apparently he's in the closet and they're trying to push him out.
jail time, multiple children, and you're just like, girl, run. Girl, go to another state and do what you need to do. Girl, run. And I feel like that's just the same energy I have for Georgina. Like, just run. Get out of the situation you're in. But I also remember like being that age and experiencing these things and, being in those like toxic cycles. It wasn't like a big deal for me. Like
Yeah.
in the moment, it
didn't
feels like
feel
this is what I'm
that
supposed to
serious
go
and
through.
drastic.
Yes, it
Yeah.
doesn't. Other people looking in and just like, girl, are you okay?
Yeah.
What's happening? But me who's in it, I'm just like, okay,
See,
on to the next.
Ataniambia, atanisho.
Nimemforgive, mtadu, tumerudiana, na si alifanya hivyo. But I also feel like, the situation you're in. Anybody who has you going to such measures like recording, that should be your sign to leave.
Right? Like, why are you recording and building evidence
Leave.
against someone?
Trust me, on a planet with an over a population of 9 billion, that is not your soulmate. Your soulmate will not have you out here trying to record, have you screaming. Your soulmate will not be kicking you out of his house and saying, your mom should come and pick you up. He's not the one. Like I live like close to the road and there's like a club, like it's a low-key club, like right next. And sometimes, lovers will have tiffs or something. So the other day, I was in the bathroom. I just woken up to go to the bathroom around like 1, 2 a.m. And somebody is just outside there crying to this man. And I just, through my bathroom window, I was just like, hey, he's not the one, okay? The one will not have you screaming at 2 a.m., waking up children. And then I said, yeah, I've done my part. So please, achaneni na watu, achana na yeye. Trust me, work on yourself and the right person will find you. That's all I'm gonna say.